have not lost playing a game in this arena. And he's excited. It's a big matchup. He was incredibly impressed by the team's performance on the road at Cincinnati, and they're looking to finish the semester off with a bang.
Yeah, they really are. And I talked to Coach Volkman actually before the game, and his squad is ready to go. They're fired up. They're hungry for a win in this arena. They said they're going to be focusing more on the forecheck today, getting NC State in some tough situations, get let up an easy goal.
Big game here at PNC, the Governor's Cup. Of course, Governor Cooper going to be dropping the puck pre-game to get things started here in just a few minutes. Icepack and Tar Heels coming up in the Governor's Cup. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be here with more pregame coverage on PackTV.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
This isn't the old Icepack team. NC State, they just pump out relentless attack after relentless attack. This is a team that you don't want to sleep on. There's never any easy moments on the ice against NC State.
NC State with the goal.
With speed, Matt Miller off of Hunt. He saves the game. Let's go!
Welcome back to pregame coverage of the NC State Icepack and the North Carolina Tar Heels here on PackTV as we're getting you set for tonight's game here at PNC Arena, the Governor's Cup. A heated rivalry as always, but players on both sides will really appreciate a little support from their fans. Actually came together to create a short video that we'll show you now.
And I'm a freshman on the UNC hockey team.
I'm Parker Zarek, number 25 on the Icepack. This is not only our biggest game of the year, but also our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have very limited funding from the school, so your donations matter.
It allows us to buy practice time, play games. It bought us our brand new locker room, which all of the guys really appreciate.
Buses, practice ice time, game ice time, league dues, and all in between. The Icepack has meant so much to me. Being at NC State, I found a brotherhood, a competitive team, and without those donations, none of that could be possible.
So for my freshman year, I've been able to quickly assimilate into campus life and find a bunch of new friends that I might have not had UNC hockey not had the proper funding. It's really helped to transition from high school life to college life, and I really have just a great group of guys that I can call friends for the rest of my life. If you want to donate,
you can go out to the concourse and find a donation table,
or you can donate at unchockey.com.
or donate at icepackhockey.com.
You know, that's an important message to remember as always, Joey, that these teams, they may compete fiercely out there on the ice, but, they need everybody's support to be able to continue playing these games. It's just great to see all the fan support these teams have received lately.
Yeah, really a lot of support from everyone, especially here in PNC Arena. All these fans behind us, as you guys can see. All the support we have here, it's crazy. So make sure you get out there and donate, help these two teams continue their programs and continue this Governor's Cup yearly.
Teams are getting set to go. Got the starting lineups being announced now behind us. In terms of injuries, both teams have a pretty clean bill of health. Riley Johnson, a playmaker that's back. He was able to play in that Cincinnati series for the Icepack. Alex Fong back as well from a related shoulder injury. At the beginning of the game, we'll delve into sort of the line combos and the sort of minutia there. But, in terms of injuries, both teams looking pretty healthy. And between the pipes for NC State tonight, it's going to be Griffin Hunt. So those are your last couple news and notes. We'll take a break here from PNC Arena. When we come back, Governor's Cup action here on PackTV.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo.
Oh yeah, this is actually in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? It's Kid Kinetic, your boy, up here at the top of the hour. And guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Home Wrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20 plus fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
Welcome back to pregame coverage. Governor's Cup between the Icepack and the Tar Heels here at PNC Arena. Go over the starting lineups, line sheets here for NC State and North Carolina. And Joey, what are the Icepack going to be rolling out with tonight?
Yeah, so we'll start out with the top line. Chris Solomon, the point leader, along with Matt Miller and Colby Peterson. On the second line, we'll have Garrett Arini, Parker Zarek, and Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson, note there that he's back and healthy and ready to go. Rounding up the third line, we'll have Zach Robinson, Eric Todd, and Charles Monteith. And then the bottom line, the fourth line, Joey Davidson, Alex Fong, and Drew Breshingham. On the defense, we'll have Victor Hugo, Alex James to start off that top line, followed by Miles Ferrone and Ricky Frosch. And don't forget about Jackson Cohen and Alex Robinson on that third defensive line. And starting in goal, we'll have Griffin Hunt. Take it away, Max, for UNC.
Veteran goaltender Griffin Hunt between the pipes tonight for NC State. Now for the Tar Heels, Jeff Volkman's squad. Got a starting lineup of Henry Foster, Brian Hogan, and John Beeson. Misha Subotin, Leighton Walsh, and David Mahan. That one's certainly one to watch. Mahan and Walsh make a lot of plays, as we certainly have seen ourselves back at the Weight Competition Center in a couple matchups this season. Sam Ives, Noah Freeman, and Zach Mangle on the third line, and Captain Joshua Carlson, Michael Vaglia, and Ben Rees round out their forward core. On the defensive side, Daniel Jones and John Miglior, Justin McGinn, Wills Kendrick Holmes, and Jack Gleason and Simon Malone. And their goaltender, of course, the excellent Will Douthit, despite 2 losses against the Icepack this season, has performed quite excellently. Been very difficult to solve for the Icepack forwards and offense. Festivities getting underway here at PNC Arena. Roy Cooper just dropped the puck for the ceremonial face-off. We'll take a short break and we come back. Puck drop here at PNC Arena.
Before you even blink, something so cold-blooded want to play.
National anthem just wrapped up here at PNC Arena. It's nice to see, despite moving to the bigger building, they have the same old recording, and we just love to hear that every game now, don't we, Joey?
Yeah, we really do. I love that rendition of it. It's good that Wake Competition Center is following us here in the PNC.
About to get things started. Starting a lineup for NC State. Actually a bit of mishmash across a couple forward lines. It's going to be Eric Todd centering Joey Davidson and Alex Fong. Then on the defensive end, it's going to be Miles Ferrone and the 7th defenseman, Don Johnson. Of course, Griffin Hunt between the pipes. We'll see who North Carolina plans to roll out here in just a moment. It's a big night for both of these teams. Good crowd on hand here, stretching from section 116 down to a couple people trickling in old 127, PNC Arena. All along the side and around into the corner. The skaters are finally making their way out to center ice to get this thing underway. Eric Todd will, in fact, take the draw against Brian Hogan. The face-off is won by the Tar Heels, and we are underway. Puck immediately sent in to the Icepack zone behind the net. Chipping away at it, Don Johnson comes away with it for the Icepack. Pushing it through the middle is Davidson. Turned back over. A little dangle through the legs of Johnson. Escapes the glove of Griffin Hunt. The Icepack pick it back up. Pushing it through the middle.
Yeah, aggressive forecheck so far already. Just like Coach Volkman told us pregame, this team's going to be pressuring NC State. It's going to be making them have to make the big plays down the ice. And so far, UNC's pressure is just too much for the Icepack.
Leighton Walsh now coming along the right side, met by Don Johnson. They scrum away for it, now into the corner. Walsh is taken away by the Icepack to Colby Peterson. Peterson looking through the middle for Solomon. Solomon will carry it in on the backhand, making a power move to the net. Tries to bury it in himself, lost the handle. He throws a big hit on Walsh, and that's going to be a penalty. Solomon came up from behind Walsh. Looked to hit him right on the numbers. There'll be a couple extracurriculars in the corner as Solomon skates his way over to the box.
Yeah, well, normally that would be a pretty clean hit. However, just weren't facing each other, and you just can't do that, especially along the boards there. It gets really dangerous. Could have hit his head on the board and been a lot worse, so good thing that didn't happen. But yeah, you just can't do that. That's a pretty bad start there for the Icepack, going down one skater already. The 2-minute power play coming up for the UNC Tar Heels.
Very crucial skater at that. Chris Solomon has 21 goals, 36 points in 15 games played this season. So the Icepack are on the penalty kill. UNC, the forecheck was noticeably aggressive there early, controlling play until the penalty. So we'll see if they can get started with a power play goal. Friedman carrying it through the middle, dangles around a defender, takes it outside Hugo. Behind the net. Tries to stop and turn, gives off to Mahan. Mahan assesses his options, drops back to the point for Walsh. It hops over his stick and into the neutral zone. UNC going to drop back and regroup here. But they just can't seem to get past Parker Zarek there, patrolling the middle for NC State. Again, he takes the puck away. Gives it off to Arini with some speed. Shorthanded, he fires a wrister just wide. Looking for a shorthanded goal was Arini. Here's Beeson going the other way for the Tar Heels. He fires the long wrister into the glove where it'll be frozen by Hunt, and he gives him a shove after the whistle.
You just feel the bad blood between these teams already, don't you, Max? This is going to be an interesting one. And going back to NC State's pressure on the power play there, we've seen a couple shorthanded goal opportunities so far in this game, and they've had a few of them so far this season. It's a lot of pressure being shown by this NC State penalty kill. UNC just looking to get it back into their offensive zone.
Zarek was excellent on that shift for the Icepack. Face-off in the NC State zone. A bunch of players go careening into the boards, but everybody's all right. They'll hop back up. UNC possesses the puck. It gets to Daniel Jones on the right point. Jones feeds a cross-crease pass. Sitting on the circle, it was Friedman, and his one-timer went high and out of the zone. 44 seconds remaining on the power play for the Tar Heels. Peterson possesses it for the Icepack. He'll send it all the way down the ice. UNC trying to get started early. Coach Volkman mentioned that because of the Thanksgiving break, these teams might be a little sluggish out of the gate, but based on what we've seen so far, I think I'd have to disagree.
I would have to disagree as well. Very aggressive play by both of these teams so far. Already seeing a couple bodies flying. So the puck will be out of the zone all the way back into the UNC zone.
Icepack looking to finish off this penalty kill. The final seconds are ticking off here before Chris Solomon will be released from the box. And there he is. Back to 5-on-5 here at PNC Arena.
You know, I like the way NC State played that power play. If you noticed, when UNC was back in their own defensive zone, the NC State defenders were all the way up into the opposite blue line. They were playing that super aggressive. We see a shot on goal there.
Solomon tried to get the rush going immediately after being released from the box. Here's Matt Miller for the Icepack, carrying it through the middle. Take it all the way down behind the net, trying to fight a blind pass, and Kendrick Holmes, I believe, is going to go for interference here. Matt Miller had just dished off the puck and was met by Kendrick Holmes. So now the Icepack will go on the power play.
Yeah, it's the same type of hit that Chris Solomon had that power play for a little while ago. Just right up near the boards. Puck wasn't near that side of the glass, so that's why that penalty was called. So the Icepack go up on the power play now.
2 minutes for roughing is the penalty to Wills Kendrick Holmes. So power play for NC State after killing off the Carolina power play just a minute ago. Shot from Hugo's deflected and knocked down, but NC State will keep the zone on the stick of Riley Johnson. It's turned over and cleared out.
I would watch Chris Solomon on these. On NC State's power play, they usually like to isolate Chris Solomon alone on either one of the points, try to get him a nice little slap shot in on the goal. Let's see if they'll do it on this one, as we see a beautiful move there.
Johnson with a nice dangle trying to get something going on the right side. Arini feeds it through into the slot. Johnson whiffs on the shot. Foster clears it out of danger for now. Giving chase is it's either Brian Hogan or Patrick Kramer. Forgive me, the line sheet says Brian Hogan, but the jersey says Kramer, and I believe the jerseys are correct. A dangle and a goal for Parker Zarek. What a move. In alone on the power play, he buries the backhander. And NC State leads 1-0.
Wow, what a goal there by Parker Zarek. Fakes it, tries to make the goalie think that he's going short side, and then he just pulls his stick back, goes around the goalie. Easy goal there for Parker Zarek. Just goes right around Will Doufit. And we got our first score of the game here, just under 5 minutes into this contest.
What a move by the club president, Parker Zarek. You saw him in their donation video pregame.
They also have an article about him in the Technician, this recent Technician, about how he's helped build this club with Coach Tim Healy and how they plan their trips and everything. It's a good read. I suggest you guys go and read it on the Technician website.
We at PackTV, of course, love to support fellow student journalism. Carolina trying to respond here, possessing the puck in the offensive zone. Send it out in front. It's deflected. Puck is loose. They're still chipping away at it. Eventually fired on net, but goes high and wide. Jack Gleason had the shot. hit a body out in front. Gleason will send it in deep. Jackson Cowan picks it up for NC State. He gives to Zach Robinson. Robinson shoulders a hit from Walsh. Coming the other way, the Icepack, it's Charles Monteith. Monteith, strong puck position behind the net. Taking it all the way around, tries to drop it off for a teammate, and he does. It's Joey Davidson. Davidson turns it over. Here the Icepack in the neutral zone. It's Don Johnson taking it wide behind the net once more. Playing that low to high game they love to play. Rister goes high and wide. Ferrone pinches. Fong takes a big hit in the corner. Kendrick Holmes playing a very physical game for UNC. Trying to get his team into it using the body. Eventually it is picked up by the Tar Heels.
Fong was not having a good time in that corner there. See him pick back up the puck.
He's got it again here. A little backhand flip around. Again, he's met by Kendrick Holmes. Just can't seem to escape his radius. Here's Joey Davidson with a backhander. I believe he hit the crossbar. What a shot from Davidson. He's saying he hit the back bar.
Yeah, Joey Davidson was mid-celebration while the puck is still alive. Referee says no goal.
He very well may have. It kind of shot out. Maybe we'll get a look at a replay here in a second up on the big board. Just a strong backhander from Davidson.
You know, I didn't.
It looked like it may have hit the crossbar. It could have hit the back bar, but
I didn't hear a ring from up here. It might have hit net. Honestly, that looked in on my angle, but I guess replay will either prove me wrong or there's we. Oh,
he did.
That
in
is
fact
a goal.
Score.
And looks like play is going to continue on here. No goal.
Of course, there is no replay review in the ACHA, so they couldn't overturn it. But, you know, upon the replay angle, it was clear it went in. Here comes Colby Peterson on the break. His wrister swallowed up by Sabotin.
And just letting you guys know, that would have been Joey Davidson's first goal of the season. He only has 2 assists. So I bet he really wants that one back.
It's unfortunate. I can see Coach Healy speaking with the official now. Of course, ACHA rules, I highly doubt would allow you to overturn a goal based on a replay, considering, 99% of facilities would not have that technology.
Yeah.
So it's a shame for Joey Davidson, and there's going to be penalty here against the Tar Heels in the middle. It looked like somebody was kind of cross-checked in the slot, so NC State will get a power play. Of course, Joey Davidson, I'm sure, would prefer if it was a goal and it was credited to him, but John Beeson will sit for UNC.
Yeah, a player like Joey Davidson doesn't really get that many opportunities on the ice to make those kind of shots, and he makes a goal there, and just unfortunate that the referees didn't see that go in for him. But nevertheless, NC State on the power play, up a man. We got a 2-minute minor here on Niederreiter.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard listing. John Beeson has Nino Niederreiter, number 21. Peterson tries to feed it across. It is cross-checking on John Beeson. So another power play for the Icepack. They're cycling it around. Peterson outside the left circle looking for a tip out in front. Miller dishes it off. Up at the point, it's Alex Robinson. His wrister deflects wide. Matt Miller again. He's going to take his time. Gives it to Peterson. Peterson will stop and turn. Another dangle. He tries to fire it through the legs of the defenseman. It was blocked and cleared out by the Tar Heels. Alex James there for the Icepack to, negate any possible rush that could have come as a result. So Robinson, back in his own end, will look to get something started. On the backhand, skirts by a defender, dangles around another, behind the net. On the backhand, throws out in front. Arini wide open. Couldn't get a shot off. Good response by the UNC defense.
Man, that was just a good job by Alex Robinson, skating through all those defenders. Just Arini not able to get the shot off in front of the net.
Here's Solomon on top of the right circle. His wrister rebounds loose. It gets to Zarek. That one's deflected wide. Puck will come all the way out to the right point where Robinson cannot keep it in.
Yeah, that was a good recovery by Eric. I'm sorry, not Eric Daniel. Will Doufit. Will Doufit, the goalie for UNC. 2 quick shots on him from both different angles, and he's able to cover them both.
Here's Riley Johnson as the Wolfpack chant echoes through the arena. Johnson, top of the slot, dangles to the backhand, dishes it off, wrister, and they score! And who else but Chris Solomon on the power play. On the nifty move from Johnson. The Icepack lead 2-0.
Well, I said it the first power play and it didn't happen, but it happened this time. Chris Solomon isolated, comes up from the point this time, just shoots a laser top right corner. Nothing Will Daffley can do about that. You see he lays out. Just a beautifully placed shot. Even better pass there. Just top of the net. Nothing Will Daffley can do. 2-0 hockey game.
Another excellent play by Riley Johnson. Incredibly skilled player that they were definitely missing when he was out with that shoulder injury that he sustained in I believe the Stevenson game. I'm not quite sure at this point. He was out for a while. He's back now, as you can see.
And, you know, Tim Healy says this team's built on depth, and they have players to replace everybody. But Riley Johnson's just one of those players that you just can't replace no matter how good your team is, and they're definitely glad to have him back.
Puck skirts by Carolina captain Josh Carlson. The Icepack will send it back in. Going out to play, it's Douthit. He sends it into the corner. Down the way, out in front, they score! A miscue by the Tar Heels, and Zach Robinson cashes in. NC State 3-0.
Well, that was just a poor play by Will Douthit there. He had a teammate, I'm not entirely sure who it was, but he was going to take the puck. Will Douthit instead just banged it off the corner of the boards, shot right back in front of him. And, you know, you just can't do that. Zach Robinson's just there to clean it up. It's just a poor play there by Will Douthit, and he's definitely going to want to have that one back.
NC State pouring it on now. 3-0 here. 10:17 to go in the first period. Could have been 4-0 too, considering the Joey Davidson goal, non-goal, whatever you'd like to call that.
For Joey Davidson's sake, I think we'll call it a goal in spirit for him.
Goal in spirit. Icepack with a 3-0 lead, force another turnover in the neutral zone. It's Breshingham. Breshingham gives off to a teammate. Looks like Fong, and there's going to be another penalty on the Tar Heels. Going to be interference on Henry Foster.
Yeah, just a little late there on the hit by Henry Foster. Puck already had left. Stick, and just hit him a little too late. They'll call that every time for interference.
Icepack fans fired up.
We are here in between the boards tonight, a little bit different than over the boards, which is our normal.
Yeah, no food challenges though, so.
No hot dogs, no pizza, no nothing. But just tell me real quick, how important is it that you guys came out scoring 3 points this quick?
Well, I think, you know, our power play sets the table for a lot of stuff. And, you know, our power play is moving the puck really well tonight, and we're about to go back on another power play. So, you know, honestly, after the first 2 shifts, there wasn't a lot of flow for us. We got 1 power play early. That got us moving the puck. And that's a big difference for us. You know, we move the puck well on it, everyone gets touches, and it gets us rolling.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Haley. That was Haley Parker in between the boards talking with NC State head coach Tim Healy. Extra added feature they have here at PNC Arena. We can throw a reporter down there in between the boards.
Yeah, we normally don't get that at Wake Competition Center. I wish we did. That's really nice.
Maybe a feature we'll be able to add in the future. PackTV. So we got a little timeout here. Team's getting a break. Not something you'll usually get in a CHA regular season game, but I'm sure the guys welcome a little break for the legs. Free timeout as well for the coaching staff.
And UNC definitely needed one there. They had lost all their momentum. You know, coming out at the beginning of the game, both teams playing really physical. The forecheck for UNC was, you know, really effective, honestly, in the first couple minutes there. And, you know, NC State just kept scoring goal after goal after goal, 3 goals, and would have been a 4th, Joey Davidson, but that got called back or didn't get called at all. So, yeah, UNC definitely could use this time to regroup and figure out a play here.
They'll need to get out of this penalty kill unscathed first. Face-off won and pushed ahead by Garrett Arini for the Icepack. Here's Victor Hugo on the left point. He gives to Solomon. Solomon drops for Johnson. Johnson fires a quick shot, saved by Douthit. Puck is loose. Solomon attempts to play it. It gets to Arini. Arini trying to sidestep a hit. Kendrick Holmes will clear it for Carolina.
Carolina will get a much-needed line change here as the puck's sent back into the NC State zone.
So the Icepack will set up the breakout and get the power play going as the red and white song rolls through the crowd at PNC Arena. Fans amped up for the Governor's Cup as always. Along the near side boards, they dig away at it. Gets down low to Riley Johnson. Johnson in the corner. Patient to the point for Hugo. Hugo gives to Zarek. Zarek through the middle. Johnson, backhand pass. Solomon's wrister deflects wide.
What a pass that was by Raleigh Johnson in the middle there. He saw he didn't really have the shot on goal there. There was a defender in front of the net, so he just hit it off to the right. Unfortunately,
gives to Zarek on the left circle. Zarek sends it down low for Arini. Arini thought he had a teammate in the slot, but it was Carolina defender Leighton Walsh. He clears it. NC State looking to make it 4-0 with this power play opportunity. Puck comes all the way down to the UNC end, just short of icing. Puck's loose out in front now. NC State picks it up. A quick shot from Avery James goes high. Or Alex James, excuse me. Here's Matt Miller. Miller drops for Peterson. Peterson to the point. Alex Robinson over for Alex James. James cross crease looking for Peterson again on the left side. Power play has expired. Down low. Kept in by Zarek. It'll just get past Icepack captain Eric Todd. Here's Henry Foster dragged down from behind. So now UNC, shortly after killing off a penalty, will go on a power play of their own. It's going to be a holding call against Alex Robinson.
Yeah, you know, unfortunate for the Icepack there, but you know, if Alex Robinson didn't do that, that might have been a one-on-goalie type of situation there for Griffin Hunt to make a save. So, you know, you hate the penalty, but that might have been a goal if he didn't do that either way.
North Carolina's chance to respond and keep themselves in this game. Foster on the point. He fires a quick wrister, goes wide. Rebound, they hack away at it. Hunt is there trying to pin it to the near post. It's still loose. They're hacking away at it. It's loose out in front, wide open, and they score! Never giving up on the play. Misha Sabotin capitalizes.
And talk about right place, right time. That puck, there was like 4 or 5 players just chopping at the puck. And Sabotin's just there after all the sticks are gone. The puck just laying there in front of the net. Actually, I think Alex James there almost saved it as a defenseman, which would have been crazy.
Take a look at the replay. Kind of hopped over the net, and they're just coming around. Sabotin with the backhand finish was finally able to knock it into the net.
And Griffin Hunt just inches away from getting that glove over the line and protecting that net. But nevertheless, it's 3-1 a hockey game, and you know, NC State on the board, UNC on the boards now. Excuse me.
UNC defender loses an edge off the faceoff. Puck is now loose in the Tar Heel zone. Digging away on the boards, they finally pick it out. Wrister fired on from the point. Knocked down. Interception by Drew Breshingham through the middle. He fires a quick shot, bounces in on Douthit. Breshingham goes to reclaim it. Drops it to the point for Ferrone. Ferrone plays it in down low. Both teams giving chase. Fong is knocked down. They're still digging away at the puck there in the near corner. Finally will be kept in by Frosch, who lays a nasty reverse hit. And here's Fong down low with the puck. Fong stops and looks. They get a little mixed up with the official down there in the corner. Eventually, UNC will pick it up and take it out of the zone. It's flipped in by Zach Mangle in on Hunt, who will leave it for a teammate. 3-line pass was looking for Drew Breshingham. Probably would have been offsides, and the puck is deflected out of play.
Yeah, NC State there caught UNC in a line change. That could have been dangerous if they were just on sides, but luckily there was a stick that caught the end of that puck and sent it into the crowd. Somebody's going home with a souvenir tonight. We're going to face off in a neutral zone.
They seem pretty excited about it, too. Something you can get here at the PNC Arena, you can't get at Wake Competition Center. They got a net kind of wrapped all the way around over there, but now the Tar Heels looking to respond. Their fans have a Tar Heel chant. Here comes Eric Todd on the left side for the Icepack. His wrister saved by Douthit. It's loose in the slot. Picked up and fired on. Bodies go flying. It was Charles Monteith. Eventually it escapes away out of danger, and it is picked up and cleared by UNC.
I believe the defender there was Michael Vaglia, just not able to control the puck off the deflection of Will Douthit, and almost gave up another NC State goal.
Here's Don Johnson for the Icepack. Firing it in just past the net, but negating the icing is Zach Robinson. Kendrick Holmes picks it up for North Carolina. Moved ahead by Kramer. He tries to dangle a defenseman. Johnson's not having it. Cowan goes to possess it for the Icepack. He's hounded by Foster. Foster all over him. Eventually played forward for Monteith. Charles Monteith with some speed along the right side. He tries to dangle through the middle. Bodied off the puck by Justin McGinn. Here comes Hogan. Hogan with a dangle. It's swiped away by Griffin Hunt.
What a move by Hogan there, but Hunt was not having any of it. Gets his stick out right where it needed to be. Deflected that puck out of danger as we see another shot on goal there.
Hogan's wrister blockered away by Hunt. He's looked fairly sharp in a limited amount of action here. Monteith takes a tumble. They still chip away at it. And to me, it looked like the penalty will be on, I believe that is Brian Hogan, is listed as number 14. Happened right in front of the official.
Yeah, hard one to miss there for the official.
Whether it's Brian Hogan or Patrick Kramer, he will sit for 2 minutes for what I believe will either be roughing or interference. A penalty-filled contest so far here for both teams, taking a couple.
Yeah, this will be NC
penalties.
State's third power play here, already in the first period. And, you know, UNC being down 3-1, that really doesn't help their cause. We'll be down a skater for 2 minutes and only have 2:35 left in the period after this power play expires. Try to get a goal.
Faceoff is clearing attempt is kept in right on the blue line by Victor Hugo. Arini gives to Solomon. Solomon cross ice for Parker Zarek. Zarek draws back. Hugo one-time slap shot blocked out in front. Solomon picks it up. Backhand pass. Johnson. Johnson tries to dangle a defender. Puck deflects off him. He tries to maintain possession there. They chip away at eventually. It is cleared out by the Tar Heels. On the right side, it's Riley Johnson. Stops and drops for his buddy Chris Solomon. Solomon gives over to Hugo. Hugo on the left side for Zarek. Zarek tries to feed it in front. Did hit the stick of Arini, but Douthit was there for the save.
Yeah, waited for Douthit to get those legs closed. He was trying to go a 5-hole on him there. Douthit ready for that. Easy save for him. Players will get a little break here. The face-off will be in the UNC zone.
Eric Todd facing off against Henry Foster to the right of Will Douthit. Face-off is won by the Tar Heels. Kendrick Holmes sends it all the way around trying to clear the zone, but James keeps it in for the Icepack. Here's James. Gives it below the goal line for Miller. James receives it back. Foster aggressive on the penalty kill. He gets the puck for the Tar Heels. He's going to carry it out himself. Across the middle now. Sending it all the way in. He's chasing after it though. Peterson's there with a shoulder to keep him off the puck. So Eric Todd will drop it back and NC State will reset things.
Way to go by Henry Foster. Just wasting a little bit of time on that NC State power play. Only 36 seconds left.
Sidestep by Peterson, unsuccessful. The penalty killers chew a little more time off the penalty to Brian Hogan. Peterson dangles now. Tries to send it all the way through. High flip, just escapes. So in the neutral zone, NC State, just 12 seconds remaining on their power play. Through the legs, it gets to Miller. Matt Miller stops and goes. trying to get around Daniel Jones. Behind the net, they're hacking at it. Miller still going after the puck. Davidson will grab it. Tries to go cross corner, sends it right onto the stick of Daniel Jones. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first period of this Governor's Cup matchup. NC State with the 3-1 lead, but Tar Heels keeping themselves in this thing. Here's Fong along the right side, tries to dangle. Davidson fires a slap shot, a howitzer, but it goes just high. And a miscue by Frosch. A 2-on-1 developing for the Tar Heels. It's Ives, he sends it out in front. Oh, and the whiff from Mangle. He could have buried that one. He made it a 3-2 game, but now here are the Icepack. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Breshingham. And it looks like Fong entered the zone offsides.
What an opportunity that was for UNC. Could have made this game a lot more interesting going into intermission. Just unfortunately a missed pass there. It was the difference between 3-2 hockey game going into intermission. Now we have 1 minute and 45 seconds left in this period. See if UNC can get another couple chances before period expires.
Icepack captain Eric Todd, he's still looking to get on the score sheet this year. Now, his presence is a good locker room leader and motivator for the team. He's also designed the logo, designed these jerseys that they're actually wearing today. So, though Eric Todd may not necessarily be showing up statistically, his presence certainly a benefit for this Icepack squad. Leighton Walsh plays it ahead for Tar Heels. Little neutral zone back and forth. Eventually, back in the UNC zone, they play an indirect pass off the boards to David Mahan. He'll send it in behind the Icepack net. It skitters right out in front, loose puck, covered by Griffin Hunt. And as per usual in a game between the Icepack and the Tar Heels, a little pushing and shoving after the whistle.
A very dangerous puck out in front of Griffin Hunt there. Luckily, he's able to fall on top of it. Just took a weird bounce off the back of his pad, it looked like, and just hopped a little over, and that could have been another goal opportunity for UNC. Was Griffin Hunt able to locate it and secure it? We'll get a little bit of break here.
Some live boards here at PNC Arena. Puck can hop off them very actively. That's something, it might not make a major difference, but it can be the difference between, different rinks, how the boards and the ice react. Quick wrister off the faceoff goes wide for the Tar Heels. Picked up by Colby Peterson. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. He dishes off to Chris Solomon. Solomon going cross ice looking for Matt Miller. Peterson will go try to reclaim it for the Icepack, and UNC will just clear it out here. Cowan going back to pick it up for the Icepack. Foster hounding him. You've noticed the aggression and the great forecheck by Henry Foster so far, and we'll see if he's able to keep that up throughout the night, but he's been a noted difference maker so far. Here's Don Johnson through the middle. He fires a lazy wrister from outside the slot, easily gloved and frozen by Will Douthit.
Yeah, what a nifty little move there by Don Johnson. I'm sure you guys heard the crowd. They were in awe. Broke his ankles there in basketball terms. Gets a nice little wrister on goal.
They play a little basketball in this building as well.
Just a little bit.
They'll be throwing that floor down on top of this ice probably after the game is over to get ready for NC State's Wednesday night game against Nebraska. 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Icepack win the faceoff. Sending it down low for Peterson. Quick one-time shot by Solomon. Swallowed up by Douthit. Strong crowd on hand tonight as it continues to wrap around behind the NC State net. One of the bigger games you will see in an ACHA contest. Face-off push forward, wrister by Miller is patted down by Douthit. Peterson behind the net, trying to make a play around Sabotin. They jacky away at it. It gets across at the point. Inside, deflection by Solomon goes wide. 5 seconds remaining in the first period. Makes a play towards the middle, trying to get a shot off, and that will do it. Solomon tried to make one final play here in the first period, but that'll be all. NC State scores 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. UNC with a pretty strong response of their own. So we've got a 3-1 game here after 20 minutes of action. in the Governor's Cup. We'll take a break here on PackTV. When we come back, intermission coverage and maybe some interviews. You're watching Icepack Hockey on PackTV.
We build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually like in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? This is Kid Kinetic, your boy up here at the top of the hour, and guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
Welcome to intermission coverage of Icepack Hockey on PackTV, where the NC State Icepack lead 3-1 after 20 minutes in this Governor's Cup against the North Carolina Tar Heels. Max Gorin joined as always by Joey Bianconi up here in the booth on PackTV. Joey, it was a chippy game, something you might expect between two rivals.
Yeah, very chippy indeed. And, UNC had 3 penalties in that period, 6 penalty minutes total, and that really killed their momentum, honestly. It's a 3-1 hockey game, but they could have had many more opportunities, but they spent most of the time back in their own zone defending on power plays, and, you're just not going to win games doing that.
If you want to recap the story of this first period, you could tell very early, UNC was very aggressive on the forecheck, and they did control the first maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes there of the game flow, but then they took that penalty. It started to shift sort of in NC State. The momentum sort of favored them for a moment there. Parker Zarek got on the board first with that great individual move. And then that second goal was just a beauty between Riley Johnson and Chris Solomon.
Yeah, those were great goals. Don't forget about Zach Robinson, too. He had the third goal there. And UNC did put up a goal after that to make it 3-1. Had plenty of opportunities to make it 3-2, just couldn't capitalize. So we'll see coming into the second period if they can continue ride that momentum that they had there at the end a little bit, see if they can get another goal and make this a little more interesting hockey game.
Yeah, some pretty good high-flying action, some aggression, some chippiness. We've seen a lot of penalties so far. And, I kind of expect that trend to continue just based on all the past matchup we've seen, partnered with the energy from being in this building, in this moment. Don't expect any of that energy, any of that aggression to go away. 3-1 Icepack is your score after one period here at the Governor's Cup. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be joined by our Over the Boards with Tim Healy segment host, Haley Parker.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually like in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? This is Kid Kinetic, your boy up here at the top of the hour, and guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
We build it, you demolish it. The legendary homewrecker burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
The Icepack hockey on PackTV, where NC State has a 3-1 lead over the North Carolina Tar Heels after one period. Joining us now is our Between the Boards reporter, Haley Parker. And Haley, what's the energy been like down there at the ice level here at PNC?
It was interesting. So I'm actually standing in between the two benches, and it's kind of funny just to hear, some of the behind-the-scenes trash talk. There was some frustration, obviously, on both sides. I know that when NC State's second goal didn't count, there was some frustration from Coach Healy and the players because they showed up on the big screen. It was supposed to be a goal. But otherwise, really exciting. I'm put in an interesting position between the two teams, but it's fun. I like it.
So Haley, I understand you're the host of Over the Boards. Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so I do Over the Boards with Coach Healy, the head coach of the Icepack. And I told him whenever we started, this is a lot different than whenever we do Over the Boards, because I was between the boards, and usually we're in a setting in a restaurant. It's nothing like this environment. So that was pretty fun, and usually him and I talk a little bit about food. So tonight he was a little sad that we didn't get to do that. But yeah, so usually we do that. But tonight we decided to do a little bit of it here, so it's been fun doing that too.
And hopefully we'll be hearing from you again in the second period. If I'm correct, you might be chatting with UNC's coach,
Yes.
Jeff Volkman. All right, so our viewers can look forward to that some point in the second period. And speaking of behind-the-scenes action, we actually got a little clip from Icepack practice. We had Riley Johnson mic'd up.
I go to the gym. I don't know about you. Yeah, huh? That's why I got two good shoulders. This is my spot. I always start up here. Let me start up here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see ya. Nice shot. What the I suck. I'm trying to impress the ladies. What? So I'm trying to impress the ladies. Oh, yeah. I don't think Hannah would like that one. I'll do it all for her. By ladies and her.
Put that in. Hannah's going to beef you up, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh. That dude.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
What the Ollie's an e-boy. He thinks he's sick. He just got the worst haircut I've ever seen. But, like, if you're skating, you're going to die.
What?
Thankful to be back on the ice, playing another game, ready to get after it with the boys. Thankful for a safe trip to Cincy. Let's go get a couple of W's. Here we go. State on 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
And welcome back to PNC Arena. My name's Joey Bianconi. We got some highlights for you through the first period here. So we see that's little Gavin on the ice there for puck drop.
And in the bottom line, the fourth line.
He was UNC's honorary captain. There's Governor Roy Cooper with the puck drop, shaking hands with both NC State UNC captains. Gavin there participating in the honorary puck drop. Gives a nice little fist bump there.
It's nice to see Governor Cooper here in the building. A noted big hockey fan, big fan of the Carolina Hurricanes. You take a look at NC State's first goal. Just a wonderful individual effort by Parker Zarek to bury that one. Just coming along the left side and finishing the backhander. The club president getting things started here at the Governor's Cup. We'll take another look here. Get a nice high quality angle, something you don't necessarily have all the access to in our normal facilities, but at PNC they've got everything. They've got reverse angles, you name it. The second goal, just a fantastic individual effort by Riley Johnson, and Chris Solomon there with the finish as always.
Yeah, Riley Johnson there with just a beautiful pass to Chris Solomon. Chris Solomon with beautiful placement over the goalie of Will Douthat. Nothing he can really do about that one. That'll put the Pack up 2-0. We get another nice angle of this beautiful backhanded pass by Riley Johnson to Chris Solomon. It's a nice little one-timer goal there as Chris Solomon celebrates on the ice, and as he should. There's one more look at the pass from Riley Johnson. There's that placement from Chris Solomon.
Johnson, he made a couple plays in this game, and the crowd audibly gasped.
And how could
something
you not?
is incredibly noticeable when there are so many people in the building. As you take a look at the third goal, the third Icepack goal here, 10:17 to go in the first. Just a miscue by UNC led to that turnover, and Zach Robinson was lurking down by the net. Really earned that one with his hustle. Something that aggressive forecheck, something that UNC coach Jeff Volkman was mentioning he wanted from his team. The Icepack were showing a lot of that, especially for that first 10 minutes or so. But North Carolina came back with a response. Lots of action in and around the net. Eventually, Sabotin was able to come around and just kind of bury the backhand on that puck that nobody could really seem to get a handle on.
Yeah, lots of sticks in the area. He's the last one there to get it, and that'll give UNC a goal going into the second period. 3-1 hockey game.
We tried to make some sense out of this thing, but there was just so much going on down there, it was almost impossible to tell. Got maybe 5, 6, 7 people just standing all in there trying to get a hand on it. It hops over the net, and he didn't even make all that solid of contact, but he got as much as he needed. And there were a couple chances either way for the remainder of the period, but we would eventually end up at this ultimate score of 3-1. But don't get any ideas about this thing being a blowout or anything like that. Both sides are really bought in, really engaged, lots of energy down there on the ice, and something that we can expect to continue.
Yeah, and absolutely not a blowout. You saw the 3 quick goals by NC State in the first 10 minutes, and they didn't score since, and UNC put up a goal after that, so this thing's definitely not over.
A nice contest here at PNC Arena, both teams turning up for the Governor's Cup. We'll take a short break. When we come back, a few more intermission coverage and second period action from PNC Arena.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? This is Kid Kinetic, your boy up here at the top of the hour, and guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
We have very limited funding from the school, so your donations matter.
It allows us to buy practice time, play games. It bought us our brand new locker room, which all of the guys really appreciate.
Buses, practice ice time, game ice time, league dues, and all in between. The Icepack has meant so much to me. Being at NC State, I found a brotherhood, a competitive team, and without those donations, none of that could be possible.
So for my freshman year, I've been able to quickly assimilate into campus life and find a bunch of new friends that I might have not had UNC hockey not had the proper funding. It's really helped to transition from high school life to college life, and I really have just a great group of guys that I can call friends for the rest of my life. If you want to donate,
you can go out to the concourse and find a donation table,
or you can donate at unchockey.com.
Or donate at icepackhockey.com.
Just another reminder there. You know, these teams really rely on fan support, so if you're feeling generous and you like what you see from Icepack and UNC hockey, feel free to give those websites a click and try to show your support. We take a look now. We see one of the wonderful Icepack social media, producers, content creators, Zach Selway. Just provides some excellent content. If you've seen any produced video segments or anything like that, like the Riley Johnson mic'd up video, it's all in the mind of Zach, so everyone really appreciates the work he does. And
yeah, his content is just incredible. I feel like it gets better as every week goes on here, and every video you see, it's his excellence, so definitely give him some support.
Teams are taking the ice once again here at PNC Arena. I'm sure that's why Zach is out there. He's going to get some sort of dramatic, high-quality shot that's going to go in a video later. Icepack are returning to the ice now. Things just about to get started up once more here at PNC Arena. Unfortunately, we've lost the shot counter, something that we have at the Weight Competition Center that we don't have here, strangely enough. If I had to give an estimate on shots, I'd probably say NC State has a slight advantage.
Yeah, I would say Griffin Hunt has been pretty comfortable down there in his part of the ice so far tonight. Not seeing too much action. He did have that one goal on him, but other than that, play's been mostly dominated in the Icepack's offensive zone, which I'm sure Coach Healy is more than pleased about.
Always happy, winning effort. I'm sure he'd like to cut down on some of those penalties. Both sides, coaches would surely like that, and I'm sure it's not something that is really going to happen. Lots of energy on both sides. Both teams looking to beat a rival on the big stage. Miller, Peterson, and Solomon up front for the Icepack to start out. Hogan, Foster, and Beeson for the Tar Heels. And there's your puck drop. Second period underway at PNC Arena. Except the clock has not started. Clock operator was not prepared, so we'll reset it and go again.
Even on the grandest of stages, you still have some miscues.
Get everything sorted out here in a moment. we'll just be without those first 6 seconds. And the clock again has not started. There it is. Here we go. Finally, officially underway in the second period. Icepack in their own zone. Matt Miller will go back to retrieve. Tries to make a pass out in front. Turnover. Skating right out in front. UNC scores! John Beeson didn't give up on the play. Powered through the middle. And it's a 3-2 game just 23 seconds into the second period.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start for UNC to this period than to come out less than 30 seconds in and already net yourself a goal to get 3-2 hockey game here. Beeson just picks up this loose puck in front. It's a nice little rebound there off Griffin Hunt, off his original shot. Bounced off Hunt, got it again, then put it right side of Hunt. Hunt wasn't expecting that second shot. What a goal there by Beeson.
Icepack would like to have that turnover back, passing it out in front of their own goaltender. Tar Heels cash in. It's a one-goal game. There's certainly some Tar Heel fans in attendance, making their presence known. The UNC zone, they battle away for it in the corner, eventually picked up by Wills Kendrick Holmes. He plays it along, picked off by a Garrett Arini. Arini throws it ahead to Zarek. Zarek, hounded by two blue shirts, coughs it up. Ferrone is back for the Icepack to escort that puck out of danger. Kendrick Holmes sends it all the way in on Hunt. And that'll be icing.
You could definitely see the emphasis on the forward check again there by UNC. Lots of pressure on NC State so far. Already let up a goal. Seems like the game plan is working that Coach Volkman made up during pregame here is to get a pretty good forecheck going, and so far it's worked pretty well for them. One-score hockey game.
Looks to be it was an inadvertent whistle since Hunt went to go out and play the puck for the Icepack. So they'll drop it at center ice right on that Hurricane logo. UNC trying to make some line changes, but the officials say it's a little too late for that. They dump it on in on Hunt and do go for their final changes. Puck played ahead to Arini on the backhand. He's got a little bit of space there on the right side. Carries it in. Looking to the middle for Zarek. Couldn't complete the pass. Tries to paw the UNC clear attempt down. Here's UNC forward. It was Mangle. Threw a big hit after losing the puck in the offensive zone. Jackson Cowan dishes off for Riley Johnson. Johnson throws it out in front. Good stick by the Carolina defenseman Simon Malone. Play in the middle. Johnson in the slot. Stops. Fires a wrister just wide on the blocker side.
That one just barely missed. Another beautiful move there by Riley. Just did a little toe drag, waited on it a little bit, just sent it just a little too up and to the left. Will Dalfit. The puck will end up back on the other side of the ice.
Both sides trading chances early. Carolina able to capitalize there. Another turnover in front of the NC State net. Played out in front for Reese. A save by Hunt. Coach Healy certainly displeased with those turnovers in their own end. Here's Monteith going the other way. Goes around defender two. Still has the puck, chasing after it now. Likes to play with a lot of speed. Drops back for Alex James. James's wrister. Hits a body up high, doesn't make it through. Monteith, high effort. Keeps it from becoming a Carolina rush. Now here's a cross-ice pass for UNC captain Josh Carlson. His high wrister shouldered down by Hunt. Monteith across the ice for Zach Robinson. Robinson cutting through the middle. Tries to fire a shot off a Carolina shin pad. Tar Heels will carry it up. Dished off by Miglior along the far boards. Trying to maintain the possession. Eventually converging on it where the Icepack, they'll take it out of the zone. Puck is still loose. They thought they'd lost it in the benches. It's still in play. Malone gets it into Beeson. Beeson tries to flip it out in front. Carolina all over the puck so far in this second period, looking to tie this thing up. Beeson high backhand flip will just stay in, hit the top of the glass.
Beeson doing some good work on the forecheck there, managing to keep the puck in for the time being as it comes back out in the neutral zone, but it goes right back in.
Alex James will carry it up for the Icepack. Give to Breshingham, immediately taken away by Misha Sabotin. Fans of the two sides trading chants in the seats at PNC Arena. Wills Kendrick Holmes will go back to play it for the Heels. His clear will go all the way, not quite, down to the circles, the NC State end, where it's picked up by Victor Hugo. He'll send a long outlet pass to Peterson. Peterson looking for Fong, sent it just past him. Here's Leighton Walsh. Walsh brings it in the zone for the Heels. Throws it around the net. Flipped out by NC State. Could be a break. Colby Peterson with some space. Peterson dangles his shot. Saved by Douthit. May have hit the outside of the net. Icepack still with possession. Long shot flipped on by Frosch. Patted away. Solomon going to work down low. Back to the point for Frosch. Ricky Frosch gives to Alex Fong. A dangle to the backhand. He's got it on the outside of the circle. Giving it down low once more for Solomon. Solomon, power move on the backhand out in front. It's loose. They go away. They score! Colby Peterson cashes in on the chance out in front.
Well, credit to Colby Peterson for the goal, but Chris Solomon, what a pass. Goes around the net. You see here, he picks up the puck, gives it a little backhanded pass, not even looking at Colby Peterson, and Colby Peterson just buries it into the back of the net. But my gosh, Solomon, he is playing on fire tonight. Point leader for NC State. Just got himself another one.
You know, how much can you say about Solomon and that whole top line of guys just always generating scoring opportunities, it seems like. Here's Peterson again after scoring the goal. Through the middle, gets to Miller. Miller. Peterson out in front for Solomon. Just chipped it wide. Tar Heels through the middle. Ives tries to fire a shot. Sam Ives sends it around. It's Noah Friedman behind the net. Eventually Matt Miller will come away with it for the Icepack. He's with Solomon. Straddles the line to stay onside. Solomon makes a move to the middle. Dishes off for Don Johnson. His wrister saved by Douthit. Chris Solomon in a playmaking mood tonight.
Yeah, another great pass there by Chris Solomon, and lays a hit at the end of that play just for good measure. We'll get a whistle here.
So the puck will come back down to the North Carolina end, that icing call. Zarek will be on the draw against Noah Friedman. Face-off won by the Heels. Going through the middle, looking for Ives. Sam Ives not there to receive it. Playing it behind their own net. It's North Carolina. Sending it across again, looking for Ives. It goes off a skate. Friedman picks it up. Noah Friedman carrying it into the Icepack zone. Fires a wrister high and wide. Back in front of the UNC bench. They'll dump it back in and go for a change. Here's Riley Johnson. Trying to shrug off a defender. Giving it ahead to Zarek. Zarek is looking for, I believe, Alex James. Trying to spring a rush. There's Arini for the Icepack. Dangling behind the net. He's got two UNC defenders on him. Zarek comes in for support, picks up the puck. Drops it back for James. Zarek receives it back. Fires a wrister from outside the circle. It's loose out in front. Zarek will go once again. Give it down low for Johnson. Riley Johnson tries to dangle around a defender. Around 2 or 3, he is still able to chase it down and maintain possession. At the point now, throwing it into the corner for Zarek. Zarek tried to feed it out in front for Arini. unsuccessful, and the Tar Heels clear. Period of the long change. A couple bodies will get a much-needed switch here. New line for the Icepack as well. Puck gets all the way back deep into the UNC zone. Again, they try to find a pass through the middle. Foster chasing after it for the Tar Heels, lays a hit on Frosch and gets the puck. Again, excellent forechecking tonight by Foster. Slap shot deflects into the corner. They chip away at it. It's over to Malone. Flips high and wide. Beeson unable to control it. It's still loose out in front. They're hacking at it. It's still loose. Squirts out. Slap shot sent high by Jack Gleason. Tar Heels again looking to respond. Ferrone dropped his stick for the Icepack, but they're able to clear regardless. Played through the legs of an Icepack player by Simon Malone, and here come the Tar Heels. Toe dragged. Took the legs of Ricky Frosch, but UNC unable to generate a shot off the nifty move. In their own end, Icepack looking to regroup. Pass is picked off. Leighton Walsh. Sabotin drops back to the point. Rister deflected out in front. It's loose. They're still hacking at it. I believe it's underneath Griffin Hunt, and there'll be a whistle. And now some extracurriculars between Daniel Jones and Colby Peterson.
Yeah, just a mound of bodies there in front of the net. Lifts it off its post a little bit. That's why the whistle was blown. The refs are going to have to put that back. As you see, they're still talking to each other over there.
Forgive me, I'm not used to the bubble. It's Eric Todd mixing it up in there, the Icepack captain. I'm used to the full plastic face shield of Colby Peterson out there, but Eric Todd drawing back from the lineup after his early season injury. Getting used to.
Yeah, glad to see Eric Todd back. Good piece a good weapon really to have on this Icepack team. Like we've said before, no points on the season, but
that's what being a captain is all about. Sticking up
exactly
for your goaltender in a situation like that and showing that you're not going to back down from a little rough and tumble.
Exactly. And you see a few bodies fall on your goalie, your immediate response is going to be to go defend him, and that's what Eric Todd just did. Good on him.
Breshingham receives the high flip through the middle. Breshingham backhand in on goal, deflected away by the Tar Heels. Here's Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones tries to dangle through the middle, but Robinson is there for the Icepack. Jones reclaims it outside the far circle, fires a wrister, gloved easily by Griffin Hunt.
Well, the goals are tied so far in this period, just halfway through it. 1 goal apiece. And, UNC looks a lot better, honestly, in this period than they did the first period. Their forecheck's working. They've got some good sustained pressure in their offensive zone. It's going to be the key to victory here. They're only down 2 goals. Let's see if they can get a quick one here.
It feels like they're driving a bit more of the play than they were before, certainly. Off that face-off, the quick try skitters past the net. Flipped ahead for Colby Peterson. Peterson gives to Miller. Back for Peterson. Quick shot. Hops into the glove of Will Douthit for another stoppage.
A pretty good save there by Douthit. You had Solomon coming in there for a screen as that shot was put on net, and he's still able to scoop it up, get a stoppage of play. It's good on Will Douthit there. What a save.
10:01 on the clock, so at the next stoppage there'll be a timeout. These sides can get a little bit of rest, which can be crucial in the period of the long change, and we'll hear from Haley Parker down there in a moment. David Mahan takes it behind the Icepack net. Picked up by Walsh. He dropped to the point for Malone. Malone's wrister deflects off the stick and into the corner. Peterson plays an indirect pass to himself off the boards. Gives to Solomon. And they may have entered the zone off sides. I believe there will be a timeout here. No indication down there yet. Looks like they're just going to continue with play. I believe there's supposed to be a timeout here after the 10-minute mark, but no one's really noticed. So they're just going to go ahead and play on.
Even the coaches down there didn't have much to say about a stoppage of play. Maybe they just agreed to let it go.
Maybe they're just too locked in to this contest. In the Carolina zone, Peterson attempting to possess. It's thrown down by Hogan or Patrick Kramer, and now there is a tussle down there behind the net. These two sides mixing it up. Lots of hands being thrown.
Good touch there by the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song as these players getting a little tussle. You know, back a couple years ago when they had this Governor's Cup, Colby Peterson had quite a WWE move himself, slamming one of the UNC players up against the glass, and he already is getting into some more extracurriculars tonight. So we're going to see number 14 on the UNC Tar Heels.
For those who do not understand why we're confused as to who number 14 is, on the line sheet it does say Brian Hogan, but UNC coach Jeff Volkman said before the game that their jerseys now have accurate nameplates. And that nameplate is Patrick Kramer, who was wearing number 14 previously.
And
I'll have to confer with UNC play-by-play broadcaster Chris Lehman, a good friend of ours, and get to the bottom of that. I'm sure he knows the answer. But regardless, the artist known as number 14 will sit in the box along with Colby Peterson. What the exact parameters of the penalties handed out are, we are yet to find out.
Well, regardless of the penalties, that's definitely what the fans wanted to see. You know, every single one of them got out of their seats. We're cheering those players on to fight. The referees are the only one that didn't enjoy that.
I tell you, this would be a good time at any to send it down. Could we do that? Is it possible? I'm looking over at our producers. Maybe we could talk to Haley Parker during the timeout here. No, apparently not. Would love to get a read of what's going on down there. We'll speak to her at the end of the period. Maybe see what she saw down there between the benches.
Sure, she'll have a lot to say about what just occurred.
I believe the timeout that was promised is occurring now, and that's the meaning of that red light being lit up. The goalie's skating back to the bench for a little bit of a timeout.
Well, overall, you know, aside from these penalties that are being assessed, pretty clean first 11 minutes now there between both teams. UNC, you know, played well regardless, coming out the first period down 3-1. It's 4-2, even score in the second period, but their forecheck has definitely been noticeably better. You know, their time in their offensive zone has definitely increased from last period. They're getting some good quality shots on net, making Griffin Hunt work for those saves.
And it would appear Colby Peterson has been ejected from the game. He is skating out of the penalty box to the tunnel. ACHA very strict on, you know, that extra physicality, any kind of fighting, anything like that. Colby Peterson does not shy away from any of that.
No, he's definitely one of the more physical players on this Icepack roster. However, he did net himself a goal before he left.
UNC's penalized player still in the box, so all indications are not that he has been ejected. So one may presume that North Carolina will get some sort of power play opportunity, perhaps, as we still shake things out down here. Officials coming to the benches now to explain everything to the coaches. It's hard to get a read on exactly what went down there. There was just a lot of people, a lot of commotion.
Yeah, it all depends because, you know, Colby Peterson ejected. That could be a major penalty. That could be a 5-minute period of pretty much a player advantage for UNC. Regardless whether they score or not, they're going to have that player advantage for 5 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see what they rule this. And that'll be a really good thing for UNC to try to get back up on the scoreboard here. PA announcer, Wade Minter. Also the Carolina Hurricanes public address announcer. Back, maybe feeling more at home than even usual for an Icepack game. So the face-off is going to come into the Carolina zone, I believe. That's what the indication is from the officials. Still sorting things out down there at ice level. Fans getting a little restless. It is, in fact, a major penalty. Well, the fans love this one, don't they? Look what's on the screen right now.
A largely pro Icepack team here at PNC Arena. Pro Icepack fan base. Celebrating the football win on Friday.
Such an incredible comeback by that NC State football team. Still in awe right now that actually happened.
So both teams were assessed penalties. It looks like it's a double minor for the Tar Heels and a major penalty and ejection for Colby Peterson in the Icepack. So they're going to play 4 minutes of 4-on-4. And then North Carolina will have 1 minute of power play time.
I believe, though, NC State.
Joey Davidson is in the box serving the 5-minute penalty for Colby Peterson. Here's John Beeson for the Tar Heels. His shots deflects up and into the screen. Announcement coming down from Wade Minter now. It is, in fact, Brian Hogan, number 14. So kudos to Wade Minter with the announcement there. Brian Hogan, a double minor. 4-on-4 for a while here at PNC Arena. Puck is tied up behind the Icepack net. Official likely urging them to get it moving. Finally, Hugo comes away with it for the Icepack. Hounded again by Foster, who's just noticeably giving a whole lot of effort on the forecheck for the Tar Heels. He'll fire a slap shot into the glove of Hunt, and he'll knock that down and freeze it.
Yeah, lots of open ice on this 4-on-4 power play here. UNC definitely looking to capitalize on this. They get still another 4-18 of unlimited goals with the man advantage. Well,
there's no advantage yet.
Besides the double minor, yes.
Hypothetically, they could score as many as they want in the 1 minute of time they'll have. Rister from the high slot deflected away. Chasing after it is David Mahan. Jones has it along the far boards. He gives to Sabotin. Sabotin in the corner, surveys his option, gives to Mahan. Mahan for Miglior. Miglior turns it over, and Zarek knocks it out of the Icepack zone. Miglior in his own end now gives to Jones, receives it directly back. Gives back to Jones. Daniel Jones through the middle now. It's quickly stripped of the puck. Carolina picks it back up. Going now behind the net is Sabotin. They leave the puck behind. Pinching in for it is Miglior. Again, Carolina maintaining the zone very well. Frosch finally gets it for NC State. They play it ahead. It's Johnson. Riley Johnson through the middle. Stops, looks, tries to feed it through the middle for a teammate. And now with some speed, here comes Noah Friedman. Friedman fires a low slap shot into the pad of Griffin Hunt. Icepack defenders were going for a change. Cowan was able to nearly chase him down there. Johnson trying to move it ahead. They keep it in. Cowan gives it back to Riley Johnson. Johnson playing it around Simon Malone. Tries to throw it out in front. Nobody home. Tar Heels pick it up. Played ahead off the skate of Leighton Walsh. He's chasing after it. Trying to get it away from Arini. Walsh had it for a moment, lost it. Here's Alex Robinson over the blue line. Tries to stop and look for some help. Friedman or Foster takes it for Tar Heels. Wide to the right side. Rister goes past Hunt. Tried to glove it out of the air. knocked down with a high stick, so that'll be a whistle. Long period of back and forth here with this 4-on-4. Not too many stoppages.
And we still got a minute left on that double minor penalty. And after that, another minute of 5-on-4 for UNC.
Puck drop, skitters into the slot, where it's played out of the zone by Alex Robinson. Friedman taking it wide, shrugging off a defender, throws it out in front, swallowed up by Hunt.
Yeah, overall on this 4-on-4 game we got going here, UNC has had the upper hand in this. No goals on either side, but UNC definitely getting a majority of the pressure here. They really are desperate to come away with a goal here, especially after this minor penalty ends up about 45 seconds.
Hugo stops behind his own net, trying to develop a little breakout. James has it now. Through the middle for Monteith. Monteith trying to go around the defender. It's turned over. Mahan. Flattened through the middle was Monteith. Carolina repossesses the puck. Fires a low wrister from outside the circles. The save by Hunt. They battle for it. Here's Mahan. Mahan in low for Sabotin. Sabotin back to the point for Kendrick Holmes. 8 seconds remaining before they go on the power play. Kendrick Holmes tries to recover. Monteith's got the defenseman one-on-one. Monteith on the left side fires a backhander and it scores! Charles Monteith fires the backhander. Bounces off the glove and in.
Yeah, just a poor save there by Will Douthat. Another one that he's going to want to come back. Puck hit him right in the glove. Just deflected awkwardly into the back of the net. As you see, Monteith with a pretty good place shot. Just one that Will Douthat should save. Not really sure what happened there on his part.
Maybe he wasn't anticipating it to catch him up high like that. Who's to say? But certainly was caught off guard, and the puck trickles into the net to extend the Icepack lead to 3.
And that'll count as a shorthanded goal there for NC State, as that minor penalty had just ended right before that shot went in.
So now the Tar Heels with about 50 seconds of power play time, really needing a goal after giving up that one to Charles Monteith. Henry Foster doubles back, looks for his options. He's got Sabotin. Sabotin whiffs on the wrister, trying to keep it in but cannot. It's Miles Ferrone bringing it up for the Icepack, taking it wide, shrugs off the defender, Henry Foster, but saved by Douthat. UNC in their own zone, looking to get something started on this man advantage. Hogan throwing it out in front. He's got no teammates there. Flipped all the way down.
That'll do it for the major penalty there, as the last couple seconds are going to tick off. UNC has it in their own zone.
Puck played ahead to Noah Friedman, and the Tar Heels enter the zone offsides.
After playing pretty well in the first half of this period there, that's not the second half of this period that Coach Volkman was expecting from this UNC squad, especially having a major penalty there. It's just unacceptable for him, and I'm sure he'll be having words with his team in the next intermission coming up in about 4 minutes.
Joey Davidson trying to make a play for the Icepack on the left side. Active stick, keeping it in the zone. Cowan, his wrister deflects off the pad of Douthat. Rebound, a great pad save. Will Douthat not looking to let anything else in on this end. Cowan's shot deflects wide. Icepack cycling through the Carolina zone. Here's Bressingham. Bressingham through the middle. It's Fong. He dangles to the backhand, takes it into the corner, keeps the puck, gives it off to Bressingham. Bressingham sends it up high for Johnson. His slapper goes wide. Cowan grabs it at the other point. Backhand flip. Eventually, Carolina able to clear and get a much-needed change. Long pass for Bressingham, but he's defended effectively by Daniel Jones. Here comes Friedman for the Tar Heels. Friedman chased down. The red and white rolls through the crowd once more. Played ahead by Ives. Mangle goes to grab it for the Tar Heels. Taken away by NC State. Could be an odd man rush if they hurry. Here's Alex James. Looked like a pass, but didn't have any teammates with him. He gives it off. Sharp angle shot. Deflects away. NC State really dominating the flow of play these last couple of minutes. Sticked away by Robinson. Tar Heels attempt to clear. It's kept in by James. Gets down low for Robinson. Robinson tries to flip it out in front. Whiffed on by Miller. Finally taken out of the zone. It's Mangle. Mangle chasing after it. Lost an edge. Ooh, massive hit thrown by Brian Hogan, graduate student from Poughkeepsie, New York. The Tar Heels in their own end. It's turned over onto the stick of Chris Solomon. Solomon circles through the zone, tries to feed it to Riley Johnson. To no avail. Hits, big hits being thrown left and right here now. Chasing after it are the Tar Heels, but it was knocked down with a high stick, so they're unable to play it. And again, some more pushing and shoving after the whistle. I don't think it'll reach the same intensity as it did earlier in the period, as that one is quickly dispersed.
As much as the crowd enjoyed it, I don't think either side wants it to get like that again, with all those penalties being handed out and Colby Peterson being ejected from the game. Colby Peterson, one of those hard hitters, goal scorers on the Icepack roster, and it sucks to lose him, but it did fire a spark in this Icepack offense ever since he left. Seems like the Icepack have continued to dominate this period.
Icepack pick up the puck off the face-off and will dump it in with a minute remaining here in the second period. Sabotin tried to feed it to Mahan. It ends up behind Leighton Walsh, where Frosch will pick it up for the Icepack and send it all the way back in. Justin McGinn leaves it for Wills Kendrick Holmes. Try to send it through the middle for Walsh. Frosch takes it away. 5-2 the score after an action-packed second period. It was 3-1 after 20 minutes. North Carolina came out and scored 23 seconds into the period to make it 3-2. But since two straight Icepack goals have made it 5-2. Sabotin drops it back for McGinn. Slap shot by Kendrick Holmes goes just high. It was a howitzer. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Tar Heels looking to add something. Dangle pass out in front. It's loose. Played out of danger by the Icepack, and that will do it for the second period. 5-2 is your score after 40 minutes. And we will throw it down low to our Between the Boards reporter, Haley Parker, in just a moment. She'll try to get a word with Tar Heel coach Jeff Volkman. I don't think Volkman got the message, and he'll be heading the other way. So 5-2 is your score after two periods between the Icepack and the Tar Heels. And we will send it down low to Haley. She'll get a word in with Jeff Volkman. Haley? Perhaps not.
So that'll do it for the second period between the Icepack and the Tar Heels. We'll take a break. When we come back, Intermission on PackTV.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? This is Kid Kinetic, your boy, up here at the top of the hour. And guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
Welcome back to intermission coverage of Icepack hockey on PackTV, where NC State holds a 5-2 lead after 2 periods over the North Carolina Tar Heels here in the Governor's Cup. Max Gorin and Joey Bianconi with you in the booth as always here on PackTV. And we're going to recap the second period here. And North Carolina got it started off with a bang, scoring just 27 seconds into the period, I believe.
Yeah, Beeson with an absolute laser from the point there. That's really what UNC needed coming in this period. Unfortunately, they really couldn't keep it going, as we'd have Peterson and Monteith both net goals for the Icepack, giving them a outscored goal 2-1 in this period. So UNC, they had the start they were looking for. It's just they really couldn't keep it going, especially after that major penalty with Colby Peterson getting ejected. They really just couldn't keep the momentum going there. NC State scoring a shorthanded goal off that as well.
And it'll be interesting to see how the Icepack lineup will adjust to Peterson not being available for the rest of the game. But that scrum you thought it may be possibly a turning point depending on how the penalties shook out and what they were going to rule there. Colby Peterson ends up getting ejected. Brian Hogan stays in the game for the Tar Heels, gets the 1 minute shorter penalty, but they were unable to do anything with that minute of power play time as it came right after the goal from Monteith. An unfortunate bounce for North Carolina goaltender Will Douthit, who really has been pretty sharp in the action we've seen him typically this season.
Yeah, typically in the last couple games that we saw him against the Icepack, he's been pretty strong, but today it's not really there for him. He had one of those goals just hop off his glove. I believe it was Monteith's goal, just off the tip of his glove and in. He's not really having a great day, and I'm sure he's going to want a couple of those goals back.
We'll see if the Tar Heels can respond in the third period. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be joined by our Between the Boards reporter, Haley Parker, for some more intermission coverage. You're watching Icepack Hockey on PackTV.
We build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
From the top of DH Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually like in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? This is Kid Kinetic, your boy up here at the top of the hour. And guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
Welcome back to intermission coverage of Icepack hockey on PackTV. NC State with a 5-2 lead after 40 minutes at PNC Arena here for the Governor's Cup. Now we're joined once again by our Between the Boards reporter, Haley Parker. And Haley, it was an action-packed period, and there was a pretty big moment there, sort of about halfway through, a big scrum behind the net. Colby Peterson ended up getting ejected and getting that major penalty. What was it like down there? What did you see? What were you hearing? What was sort of the vibe down there when that happened?
I feel like when it first happened, it was kind of crazy. Both the benches went a little wild, but then it got a little quiet because everyone was trying to wait and see, what the call was going to be. There was supposed to be a timeout, so I know there was some confusion there. But otherwise, since it was such a long period of waiting, it was pretty quiet, which was a little intense, to be honest.
I'm sure there was lots of anticipation,
Yes.
maybe some fear as things
Yes.
were getting shaken out before the officials eventually did come and sort of shake everything out there between the benches. And you were able to chat extremely briefly at the end of the period with Jeff Volkman, and we'll hope to hear from him in the third.
Yes.
But from their side, it seemed like they came out with a lot of energy in the third. Were you noticing any of that, at the start of the period, especially when they were able to score that second goal?
I would definitely say when they scored the first goal within a minute of the second period, I could tell their bench was more energetic. There was a lot more talking and communication, I feel like, as well, from what I could hear between people on the bench, people on the ice. So I definitely felt like they came out with more energy. I don't know what he told them during the first intermission, but it seemed to work.
Maybe he'll have a couple more magic words to get them back in this game in the third. 5-2 is the score after 2 periods at the Governor's Cup. We'll see if the Tar Heels will respond in the third. Take a short break. When we come back, some more intermission coverage here on PackTV.
My name's Michael Valia, and I'm a freshman on the UNC hockey team.
I'm Parker Zarek, number 25 on the Icepack. This is not only our biggest game of the year, but also our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have very limited funding from the school, so your donations matter.
It allows us to buy practice time, play games. It bought us our brand new locker room, which all of the guys really appreciate.
Buses, practice ice time, game ice time, league dues, and all in between. The Icepack has meant so much to me. Being at NC State, I found a brotherhood, a competitive team, and without those donations, none of that could be possible.
So for my freshman year, I've been able to quickly assimilate into campus life and find a bunch of new friends that I might have not had UNC hockey not had the proper funding. It's really helped to transition from high school life to college life, and I really have just a great group of guys that I can call friends for the rest of my life. If you want to donate,
you can go out to the concourse and find a donation table,
or you can donate at unchockey.com.
or donate at icepackhockey.com.
5-2 the score after 2 periods here at PNC Arena. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from the second period of action between the ice.
Matt Miller will go back to retrieve. Tries to make a pass out in front. Turnover. Skating right out in front. UNC scores! John Beeson didn't give up on the play. Powered through the middle. And it's a 3-2 game just 23 seconds into the second period.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start for UNC to this period than to come out less than 30 seconds in and already net yourself a goal to get 3-2 hockey game here. Beeson just picks up this loose puck in front.
Gives to Alex Fong, a dangle to the backhand. He's got it on the outside of the circle. Giving it down low once more for Solomon. Solomon, power move on the backhand out in front. It's loose. They go away. They score! Colby Peterson cashes in on the chance out in front.
Well, credit to Colby Peterson for the goal, but Chris Solomon, what a pass. Goes around the net. You see here, he picks up the puck, gives it a little
picked off. Leighton Walsh. Sabotin drops back to the point. Rister deflected out in front. It's loose. They're still hacking at it. I believe it's underneath Griffin Hunt.
But he ramped up a little bit. There was a scrum in front of Griffin Hunt. So it would be just about a minute or so before, the big event of the second period. Things getting mixed up. Icepack captain Eric Todd making his presence known when Daniel Jones maybe got a little too close to his goaltender there, Griffin Hunt. You could see Icepack were threatening here in the offensive zone, trying to get something started. There was a big hit thrown, and things sort of just kind of spiraled from there. A big scrum. Peterson right in the middle of it, throwing some punches, got a glove in his face. At the end of all this, it would end up being a 5-minute major and an ejection for Colby Peterson and a double minor for Brian Hogan.
Yeah, both teams lucky that there weren't more penalties thrown out there. It looked like both teams, all of them, were just in that scrum. So you see a quick goal there for Monteith. That's the goal I was talking about earlier that just went off the glove of Eric Daniel. He really would want that one back. And unfortunately for the UNC Tar Heels, that would put NC State up 5-2.
Yeah, Douthit typically very sharp in the action. We've seen him. He's played a couple of great games at the Wake Competition Center this year in the two previous matches between these teams. That one, just an unfortunate one. Maybe got caught sleeping, wasn't expecting a shot from that angle, deflected off the glove and in, and that is how we got to where we are now, a 5-2 lead for the Icepack with just 1 period to go. So that's your score. Third period action coming up here on PackTV in just a few minutes.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
This isn't the old Icepack team.
NC State, they just pump out relentless attack after relentless attack. This is a team that you don't want to sleep on. There's never any easy moments on the ice against NC State.
NC State with the goal.
With speed, Matt Miller off of Hunt. He saves the game. Let's go!
build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually like in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? It's Kid Kinetic, your boy up here at the top of the hour. And guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
Back inside PNC Arena, where we're just about ready to get started in the third period here. Team's about to return to the ice. Both getting their respective hype videos played on the Jumbotron. Try to rile these fans up one more time before the final period of action. North Carolina wants to get back in this game and break NC State's undefeated streak in PNC Arena. I think the key is going to be getting on the board quickly and getting on the right side of a power play.
You know, they did both things that they wanted to do in both the first and second periods. First period, they came out really strong forecheck, really strong forecheck. In the second period, they came out and scored quick. Now just combine the two, and we'll have a pretty close hockey game again. And UNC just now taking the ice. You see a couple UNC fans in the stands there.
Good representation from both. Obviously, going to be a pro NC State crowd, considering this is their home building for basketball, just a few minutes from their campus compared to a bit longer of a drive for North Carolina. But some Tar Heel fans showing out in full force. There's a good section of them down there by the net that will be tended by Griffin Hunt this period for the Icepack. Both sides making their voices heard. The sign getting a little bit more play.
It's the crowd's favorite sign tonight.
Fans nearly wrapping around to the side we're broadcasting from here at PNC Arena. Almost ready to go here in the third. The Icepack just want to continue doing what they're doing. Finish this thing off. Lean on their speed and skill, though they are missing a key contributor in Colby Peterson for the remainder of this game. So we're just about ready to drop the puck. Fans not really receptive to seeing fans of the other team up on the board and letting their voices be heard. It's a good deal of fun, you know.
That's the beauty about being at PNC Arena with the large crowd like this. You can have moments like that. At Wake Competition Center, you know, you just don't get that kind of immersion.
So off the draw here in the third period, Icepack possess the puck, trying to add to their lead and continue their streak, moving to 8-0 here at PNC Arena. Coach Jeff Volkman's squad from Chapel Hill looking to put a stop to it. Puck flipped ahead now for Bressingham. Bressingham's wrister patted away. Rebound for Davidson. Another blocker save by Douthit.
Yeah, pretty good save by Douthit there. That was another one where it just bounced off. The first shot bounced off him. Couldn't get the rebound, but made a pretty good save after that.
Line change for North Carolina left the ice wide open for Alex Fong. The save by Douthit. stops that scoring chance.
Yeah, Alex Fong, I believe, had Joey Davidson on the left side there going on a 2-on-1 rush. He instead chooses to take the shot on himself, which is fine, but instead he just put it into the chest of Will Douthat for an easy save. Probably should have made the pass cross ice. Would have been a little better chance at scoring there.
Mahan flipping it up, trying to get it to himself. Shut down by Jackson Cowan. Icepack trying to get some offense going on the other side from that. Cowan receives it back, tries to rip a wrister. It's blocked. He's got it again. Tried to find Matt Miller on the back door, sticked away. Tar Heels with their rebuttal, getting it in deep behind the cage of Griffin Hunt. Cowan sends it up the boards for Robinson. He leaves it for Solomon. Solomon looking cross ice, gets back to Robinson. His shot goes wide. Behind the net, Miller trying to find someone out in front. Walsh intercepts. Here's Hugo at the point. It's flipped out. Could be a one-on-one scenario. Mangle not able to get past Alex James. Chipped ahead. Malone for Tar Heels loses an edge through the middle. They dump it in. Ives going after it. The blue line, Gleason keeps it in momentarily. It's carried out by James. Garrett Arini tries to drop it for his point man. It gets through though. Mangle unable to find it for the Tar Heels. It slowly makes its way back into the NC State end where Mangle gets it again back at the point. Shot deflected out in front. Into the pads of Griffin Hunt. Could have been deflected in through the 5-hole. Quickly reacting was Hunt to close it up and freeze the play.
The forecheck on UNC there, pretty good. That's what Coach Volkman would like to see. That's how UNC managed to get control of that puck there. NC State was looking to make a breakout behind their own net. And UNC just closed the gap quickly, got a pretty good shot on net there. Just covered up by Griffin Hunt.
UNC forecheck gets another turnover here, is able to keep it in the offensive zone as well. Trying to come out with some energy. Here comes Riley Johnson with some speed along the left side. Johnson on the back end flips the wrister just wide. Arini, the lone Icepack player down there, trying to keep possession. They take it out into the neutral zone. Johnson again plays it over for Zarek. Zarek fires a long wrister into the glove of Douthat, and he'll freeze it. .17:08 to go here in the Governor's Cup. NC State looking to maintain possession of the cup. Last time in this building, won 8-6 in 2019, 2020 season.
You know, that game actually saw almost a UNC comeback. NC State scored 6 unanswered goals in the first period of that game. UNC managed to bring it back. Let's see if they can keep the script going and get it done here today.
NC State will carry it out on the stick of Charles Monteith. He takes the shoulder. Kendrick Holmes tries to clear. Zach Robinson has it for NC State along the boards. It's hounded by Hogan. Eventually flipped out into the neutral zone. Couple NC State players still in deep, need to tag up, and that's going to be another penalty on Henry Foster. Interference, cross-checking, something like that.
Griffin Hunt's going to leave the ice, get NC State an extra skater.
UNC still unable to touch up and confirm the penalty. NC State with the extra attacker, Hunt on the bench. Six on 5 for a spell until the Tar Heels are able to touch up.
I think NC State is very much content milking as much time away as possible as they have a 3-goal lead, but now the whistle will be blown as UNC takes control of the puck.
Foster the box for a trip. 2 minutes on the man advantage upcoming for the Icepack. Zarek, Johnson, Solomon, Arini, and Hugo facing off against Malone, Friedman, Gleason, and Beeson. Some rhyming names there.
They're going to call that face-off back. Number 21, John Beeson.
A little early on it there. Good hustle from the official, skating that one all the way back. Here's the puck drop. Zarek ties it up. Icepack trying to possess it. Finally, it'll get down low for Arini. Gleason tries to clear. Gets played over to Solomon at the right point. Chris Solomon. Stopping and starting, circling around. Dropping back for Hugo at the point. Solomon receives it back. Solomon for Hugo. Hugo's wrister deflects onto a stick of a teammate out in front. It's loose. And eventually ends up being cleared by Noah Friedman. So some commotion, but UNC able to stay out of danger. Red and white song once again. Flowing through the crowd as Tar Heels ice it down one more time, killing some more time on this penalty. You go to his own end. Gives off to Johnson. Drop for Solomon. He'll carry through the middle. Solomon still with it. Drops looking for Johnson, who plays catch with him, gives it right back. Hugo fires a slap shot, deflected, pad save by Douthit. Arini hustles over to grab it. Sends it all the way around for Zarek. Cycling around on this power play are the Icepack. 29 seconds to go on the man advantage. Good hustle from David Mahan. Tar Heels nearly generated a scoring chance there, deflected off a Icepack skate and was covered by Griffin Hunt.
Yeah, that's the opportunity that UNC needed there. Just not enough on the shot. Griffin Hunt make an easy save. The face-off will be in NC State's own zone with 18 seconds left on John Reeves' power play.
Face-off tied up, won by the Icepack. Looking for the home run pass to Breshingham. He stops, possesses it, gives it to Davis, and his wrister deflects into the corner. Foster will be released from the box. Back to 5-on-5. Blind back pass by Fong, can't get through. Ferrone sends it in deep. NC State refusing to let the puck get cleared out of the zone just yet. It's a puck battle in the corner. Flipping it along the boards, Tar Heels still can't clear. Flipped high and finally out. It's going to go all the way down the ice for icing.
Well, about 7 minutes through this third period, and UNC has done next to nothing to help their comeback. Just had to survive a penalty kill. NC State still putting on the pressure. Things are not looking good for UNC. However, there still is time in this game to change things around. We saw NC State get 3 quick goals in the first 10 minutes of this game. Certainly UNC could do the same.
Looking to get on the score sheet. Carolina captain takes a spill there. Lost an edge. Puck is flipped ahead for Chris Solomon. Solomon on the outside hash marks. Fires a wrister. Blocked away. Out in front, sitting on the doorstep was Miller. Just couldn't quite connect on the pass. Escapes into the neutral zone. Friedman picks up for the Tar Heels. Friedman on the outside, dangles towards the middle, tries to get it to a teammate. It's still loose. They're hacking away at it. It's caught in some skates, finally cleared out and flipped high through the middle. It's Ives, Sam Ives goes cross corner, nobody home. Solomon there for the Icepack. Friedman will go chase after the puck. Try to pick it up. Johnson sending it ahead for Alex Robinson. He gives it up to Solomon. Solomon's got Miller with him. He dishes to him. Miller, drop pass. Cowan tried to complete the pass. Back to Miller, who was lurking just along the right side of the net, but couldn't quite connect. NC State resets and looks to get something started. Behind their own net, they'll look to start another breakout. Things hitting a little bit of a lull here, but Monteith looks to get something started and break that streak. He dangles through a defenseman's legs, takes a hit, and puck will be frozen by Dalvin.
Monteith had a nice little move there in the neutral zone to help him around the first wave of defenders. Just couldn't get past second wave. Takes a big hit right in the face-off circle. And we'll get a face-off in that same circle.
Eric Todd facing off against Brian Hogan. Hogan wins the draw, but Icepack keep it in. Soft shot deflected, couldn't get on net. Monteith with the puck, dishes off to the teammate. Here's Alex James. James for Todd, for Hugo. Hugo's wrister couldn't get through. Bevy of humanity out in front. Foster tries to send a pass ahead with a backhand. Some bodies collide through the middle. Along the near boards in front of the Icepack bench, they battle for it. Hogan stripped by Monteith. A couple Carolina bodies collide. Mahan will give chase for the Tar Heels. Lost control of the puck out into the neutral zone where Jones will allow him to tag up. NC State steals, 2-on-1. Zach Robinson tries to find Eric Todd out in front. Good stick by the Carolina defenseman to break that up. Todd's got it in the slot. He loses it. It's to Leighton Walsh. Could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Instead, Walsh will simply dump it in. Hunt will leave it for a teammate. Zach Robinson up the near boards, tried to connect with Arini, sent it a little bit too far past him. Miles Ferrone tries a pinch. Here's Sabotin picking it up for UNC. Sabotin's shot sticked away. Defended well by Riley Johnson. Johnson tried to spring Arini with a pass. Instead, Vaglia will play it along for the Tar Heels. McGinn trying to clear, hounded by a couple white shirts. Zarek dumps it in. Kendrick Holmes behind the net. A backhand flip off the top of the glass and out. There's a foot race, won by the Icepack. Ben Rees couldn't find a fellow Tar Heel. Oh, punishing hit laid by Ferrone on Michael Vaglia. Neither team seemingly able to maintain any sort of pressure or possession these last couple of minutes here. Here's Zarek. Some long strides, trying to generate some speed. Playing it through the middle. Tried to get it to himself out in front, but couldn't get around the Carolina defenseman. Which is going to be sent all the way down into the NC State zone for an icing.
Yeah, you know, a lot of tired skaters out there for UNC. Had a couple opportunities, especially one where they could have gone 3-on-2 over there, but just couldn't skate fast enough. NC State outskated them, ended up making them turn it over in their own zone. Just something that you can't do, trying to lead a comeback here with just over 9 minutes left as we're get a little stoppage here. There's confusion.
It's the timeout, and North Carolina coach Jeff Oatman getting an explanation from the officials about something. Not exactly sure what's transpiring there. We've got a little timeout. Some more tired legs getting a rest now. Fans having a good time here at PNC Arena for the Governor's Cup. 9:08 to go here. NC State maintaining a 5-2 lead. Trying to extend their winning streak and their undefeated record at PNC Arena.
Yeah, if the Icepack win tonight, they'll go up 8-0 at PNC Arena. And undefeated in the Governor's Cup, that means as well. But they got to get through this game first. 9 minutes, 8 seconds left in the game. So the crowd cheers for a baby in the stands.
They're only cheering because the baby's wearing a state jersey.
That is true.
I would hate to be that kid if I were wearing a North Carolina shirt. That's all I'd say. Rowdy crowd getting active here at PNC Arena. Face-off will be in the North Carolina zone. There's a Carolina shirt getting booed right there, as you can see. Lots of red in the building, but a good showing of a couple Carolina fans as well. NC State possesses the puck in the offensive zone. It's Breshingham in the near corner. He'll take it behind the net. Dish off for Davidson. His wrister off the blocker of Will Douthit. No one's able to get on the rebound. Jack Gleason sends it up for Sam Ives. Ives tries to connect the pass through the middle, had too much. Cross corner dump for the Icepack. Board battle in front of the Carolina bench. Cowan plays it ahead into the corner. It's met with a couple pushes, but they still battle for it. Cowan will retreat back to his defensive position as Davidson will take it for the Icepack. Joey Davidson trying to get some space. Eventually lost the puck. Ives sends it ahead. Cross ice pass was deflected. Miller will go retrieve it in the offensive end. Quickly dispossessed of the puck by Daniel Jones for the Tar Heels. And here comes Misha Sabotin. Could be a 2-on-1. Here come the Tar Heels. Wrister, they score! What a great end-to-end play by Daniel Jones. And the Tar Heels have narrowed the lead to 2.
Yeah, you had Sabotin and Jones both on the 2-on-1 advantage there. And, you know, Griffin Hunt really didn't know who to commit to. If he went to the left for Sabotin, he was going to leave Daniel Jones wide open, which is what happened. Got to just guess on those ones. It just goes right under the stick of Griffin Hunt. And comeback looks just a little more realistic here for UNC. It's 7:43 left in the game.
First goal of the third period for either team. That'll make it a 5-3 game. Puck is immediately iced by Alex James, so another opportunity for the Tar Heels. They'll have an offensive zone draw here. Leighton Walsh will face off against Matt Miller to the right of Griffin Hunt. Face off, pushed ahead. Solomon with a lot of speed, playing it ahead. Solomon, toe drag, his wrister saved off the shoulder of Douthit. Puck is loose out now in front of the crease. Cleared off to the side, but Icepack still threatening here. Wrister from the point deflects wide, not a danger.
Solomon and Robinson make their own 2-on-1 advantage there. Good response from the NC State Icepack. See if they can keep the pressure going as the puck gets dipped back into the neutral zone. NC State keeps control.
Matt Miller makes a play to the backhand, trying to get around Migliore. Foster for the Tar Heels. Coming on the left side, his wrister, blockered away by Hunt. Tar Heels trying to maintain that aggressive forecheck, make a comeback effort here. Kendrick Holmes will go retrieve it for the Tar Heels. Migliore plays it ahead. Beeson, cross corner. Hogan chasing after it, overskated it. Eventually picked up by Icepack captain Eric Todd. His cross ice pass to Monteith. Charles Monteith tries to dangle around a defenseman. He's met with a vicious hit, and that's going to be, I believe, interference. And a frustrated toss of the stick by Monteith, or not exactly sure what happened there.
I think that was one of the UNC players that picked up Monteith's stick and threw it across the ice.
Beeson will sit for interference. The puck had left before he laid the hit there on Monteith. So a power play for the Icepack. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this one. Tar Heel comeback efforts may be stunted. They'll have to kill off another penalty here. Zarek on the draw against Friedman. Go straight out to the side. Solomon will go snag it for the Icepack. He sends it all the way around. Left point, Zarek will give to Hugo. Hugo goes back to Zarek. Those two play catch. Hugo's slap shot, just wide. Solomon, Hugo. Slap pass, deflected wide. That good clear by Kendrick Holmes, send it all the way down. And he'll go for a change. Malone will replace him. NC State in no rush with a 2-goal lead here in the third period. Buck gets ahead to Riley Johnson. Johnson tries to turn and throw it behind the net, but it's met by the UNC defenses, and they'll clear it out once more. An effective penalty kill so far for the team from Chapel Hill.
You know, if you're NC State, though, you're perfectly content with just keeping control of the puck during this power play. Obviously, they would like to score. However, they're not going to force the issue if necessary. They'd just rather run this game out with a 2-goal lead. Call it a day.
Throws a cross-crease pass. Alex Robinson's backhander. Looking for the front of the net. Hugo has it on the right point now. Gives back to Solomon. Solomon, right face-off circle. His wrister blocker saved by Douthit. Still with it, Zarek. Tries to play it down low to a teammate. Carolina clears it. 30 seconds to go on the penalty to John Beeson. Circling his own end. Hugo gets it up to Davidson. Nearly turns it over in the neutral zone. Here's Bressingham. Couldn't get it to a friendly stick. Davidson plays it off the skates of the official. Turned over. Tar Heels try to pick it up, unable to do so. High flip through the middle by NC State. It's going to go all the way back into the Tar Heel zone. Will not be icing. 4 minutes to go here at PNC Arena. The Tar Heel takes a spill, and he's injured. Simon Malone. I don't know what happened with Davidson. I saw Malone fall down. He's grabbing his knee. Appears to be in a lot of pain.
I don't think Joey Davidson meant to do anything there. I think it was just Malone that skated into him, and Joey Davidson just standing there like a brick wall and didn't let Malone knock him over. He knocked Malone over, and Malone is in a lot of pain. He manages to get up, though. Still talking to his coaching staff and teammates as he skates to the bench.
It's good to see him get up.
Still looks in a lot of pain, though.
It can be tough. You know, your pad only goes so high on your leg. If you can fall on the ice, if you fall on your knee just above that pad, it can be pretty tough. I know that's something I've done, you know, in my rec hockey days, but granted, I was kind of taping together some second-handed pads, so it might not be the same for everybody else. So the officials are discussing something here. I don't know if they can retroactively assess a penalty, so I don't believe that will happen. They're having a conversation with some of the UNC team leadership now.
Like I said, I think it was just Malone that skated into Davidson. I don't think Davidson meant to put out anything there, which is why there wasn't a penalty called. I think it's going to stay that way.
You know, I wasn't looking directly in that direction. Just it was sort of peripherally. I saw him take a tumble. I didn't see anything happen too violently or anything like that.
Well, Malone's going to sit out for the rest of this game, presumably. He went right off the bench and into the back to get looked at. Hopefully he ends up being okay, as the referees will continue to talk to the UNC bench.
So we'll get everything sorted out. It'll be a face-off just outside the North Carolina zone. Hogan will flip it in from center ice. Giving chase is Friedman. Jones with a good pinch from the defensive position, trying to get that forecheck going for the Tar Heels. Hogan looking for a teammate. Puck thrown on net by Jones from the right point, saved by Griffin Hunt. Good keep in there by Migliore. High flip off the boards in the glove of Bressingham, but credit to UNC. Keeping the zone here, not allowing an Icepack breakout, not allowing any of those long stretch passes. Puck moved ahead to Foster. Eventually cross corner played in by the Tar Heels. They'll go for a change. Looked like they had some tired bodies out there. Turnover in the Icepack zone, but they're able to repossess it and clear it out of harm's way. 2:40 to go here, PNC Arena in the Governor's Cup. Zach Robinson skates it into the offensive zone and he scores! A quick low wrister from Zach Robinson puts the icing on the cake for the NC State Icepack.
Yeah, that'll be
6-3.
That'll be Robinson's second of the game. Just a well-placed shot under the glove of Dalfit as we're going to take a look at the replay here. Zach Robinson's going to pick up the loose puck in the neutral zone, just zip it past the defense. Dalfit might have been screened by his own defenseman there. Maybe he didn't see it, but that should have been an easy save for him. Well, that's up another goal, 6-3, and presumably this one is out of reach for the Tar Heels with just under 2:30 left in the period.
Sneaky blocker side shot by Zach Robinson for his second of the game. It's a 3-goal game. The result of this one, not much in doubt. They'll try to finish this one off here. Surely there'll be a little bit of chippiness down there in the final couple minutes of this rivalry contest. You see some empowered pushing and shoving down there behind the NC State net. It's eventually cleared out by the Icepack. Monteith trying to dig it out the sideboards. There's Robinson with 2, might be looking for the hat trick. He's got it along the near side. Nice dangle, still maintaining the puck. They're gonna call a penalty on, I believe, Kendrick Holmes here for the Tar Heels. Some frustration mounting for North Carolina. It is Kendrick Holmes. Not sure exactly what was the penalty. He'll sit 2 minutes, the remainder of this contest, barring a goal scored by the Icepack. Minute 35 to go, power play for NC State. Alex Robinson gives off to Alex James. James sends it down low. Miller tries to get it back out in front. Sent down the length of the ice by the Heels. Kneeing is the call against Wills Kendrick Holmes.
Overall, this is going to be a pretty good win for the Icepack. It's going to move them to 15-1 on the season, undefeated in ACCHL play,
as well as play against Division II competition. 15-0 will be their record in their own division. Wrister, and they score! It's a hat trick! Zach Robinson, what a howitzer! And it's 7-3. What a shot by Robinson. Just one hat made its way onto the ice, but
one's better than nothing, and if any player deserved a hat trick tonight, it'd be Zach Robinson.
Here they come. A couple more raining down now. Third goal of the night by Zach Robinson. An excellent effort.
He gets a pass from Alex Robinson right there. Just takes it again. 2 UNC defenders in front of Dalford again. The issue with the screen from the own team. Zach Robinson puts it right where it was the last goal. Nets himself a hat trick, well deserved. Makes this game 7-3 and very, very much out of reach for UNC.
The freshman with 3 goals in this contest. That will be his 9th, 10th, and 11th of the season. Just a very impactful player in his first year with NC State. Back on the point now. James receives it. He tries to fire a slap shot, knocks a stick out of the hand of a Carolina defenseman. Puck turned over in the neutral zone. Rees giving chase for the Tar Heels. Cross ice pass now. Alex James gets it to Miller. Miller will take it in wide into the corner. He drops it back for James. James, his wrister deflected, and they score! Believe it was Alex Robinson with the tip. NC State pouring it on in the final minutes. It's 8-3.
Just what a game by this Icepack team as a whole. We'll take a look at the replay. Nice pass up to the point. And yeah, a tip to get it in.
I believe it is Alex Robinson.
It is Alex Robinson. Shot there. Just tipped in. What a tip. We have 15 seconds left in this contest, and I'm sure UNC's goal is just to not let up another goal.
Strong finish to the semester by the Icepack. We'll go into a long break in the schedule. The 15-1 record. Oh, and a goal.
UNC goal with half a second left.
Lots of goals scored in the last final minute. I was looking down to check a couple of stats, and I looked up, and the referee was pointing in the back of the net. So 8-4 will be your final score here from PNC Arena. As here are the handshakes. Teams going to greet their goaltenders after tonight's game. Lots of goals scored, but not doing any part to any poor goaltending. Just some excellent offenses between these two teams.
We were treated to a good game. Both coaches said that they expected this game to be one for the books, and it definitely was. UNC had some chances early on in this game, but NC State stays resilient and closes this one out for an 8-4 victory.
At the conclusion of this handshake line, we'll throw it down to Haley Parker, who is between the boards. So as I was saying before that final goal by the Tar Heels, NC State moves to 15-1, 15-0 against ACHA Division II, and 5-0 against the ACCHL. Tar Heels will fall to 10-7, 4-3 against ACC competition. Three stars coming down from public address announcer H. Wade Minter now. And a salute to the fans.
There is the Governor's Cup being presented to the Icepack.
Captain Chris Solomon accepting the penalty, or the trophy, excuse me.
No more penalties now,
No
Max.
more penalties now that
no
the game
more
is
penalties.
Over. Force of habit, it must be. So the team will celebrate yet another Governor's Cup win over the Tar Heels. And we'll see if we can get our hands on Icepack head coach Tim Healy. Team will pose for another celebratory picture with the cup. And Coach Healy is making his way between the boards now. We'll throw it down to Haley Parker.
All right, Coach Healy, how does it feel to bring back yet another Governor's Cup to Raleigh, to keep it in Raleigh?
Well, I mean, it's nice winning, of course, and keeping the Governor's Cup right in the capital where it belongs. But you know, the big thing for this night is always having hockey on this stage with this many people here tonight. I think that's probably the second largest crowd we've had, and they got entertained to a good show. And that's really what it's about, building and growing the game here in Raleigh. And you know, there's a lot of Division I programs that don't do what they had in NCAA, and certainly no NCAA Division III programs here. So it's a great night for ACHA hockey, and of course, it's always nice hearing Wagon Wheel at the end knowing we've won it.
Thanks, congrats, Coach. Back to you guys.
Celebratory scene down on the ice. Wagon Wheel marking yet another Icepack victory and another Governor's Cup win. Thank you for joining us here on PackTV for another Governor's Cup between the Icepack and the Tar Heels. NC State wins this one by a final score of 8-4. For all of us.
We build it, you demolish it. The legendary Homewrecker Burrito. Come build yours today with 20+ fresh ingredients.
First online order, 10% off. Promo code ONLINE.
From the top of D.H. Hill Library.
Don Diablo. Oh yeah, this is actually like in my studio.
WKNC HD3 Raleigh.
Hey, what's up and what's going on, folks? It's Kid Kinetic, your boy, up here at the top of the hour. And guess what I got? A treat that's too sweet to beat.
This is Wolf Bites Radio.
Oh, that's really sweet.
NC State.
Locally owned and operated by an NC State graduate, the Red and White Shop is your source for all things NC State. Just off campus in the Ridgewood Shopping Center at 3526 Wade Avenue, the Red and White Shop has everything the NC State fan needs. Sporting goods and memorabilia, your favorite NC State team apparel, tailgating essentials, Icepack gear. A proud sponsor of the NC State hockey team, a percentage of all Icepack sales go back to the team. Stop by today or visit us online. The Red and White Shop.
Here post-game on PackTV after NC State brings home another Governor's Cup victory by a final score of 8-4. I might need to double-check the scoreboard, make sure another goal hasn't been scored here in the last couple minutes. Seems like just seconds ago it was 5-3. We got a final of 8-4 here at PNC Arena.
Yeah, you know, an overall exciting game. Love the atmosphere, love the crowd. Huge show out. We haven't had this game in 2 years because of COVID. We came back this year to an amazing crowd, amazing show out. So thank you all that showed up. And that third period, quite exciting. Zach Robinson netting himself a hat trick. The freshman, he actually got an assist there from his brother, Alex Robinson, on the last one there. So you got to love that. Just an overall great game from the Icepack. And UNC, they had a few good moments in the first and second period, but the third period just couldn't keep up with the intensity of that Icepack offense.
You know, the Icepack have built a strong program here in Raleigh, and they're looking to continue that, build that growth. You know, and this game is so important for that. You know, bringing all these fans in here. Coach Haley said he believed it was like the second biggest most attended Governor's Cup here at PNC Arena. They're always looking to bring more fans in here, and you know, just get the area excited about hockey and just grow that hockey culture in the area. And you know, build this program up to be something special. And you know, Coach Healy said he wants to be the Gonzaga of this level of hockey, and they're certainly working their way towards that. The 15-1 record, 15-0 against Division II competition. That's going to do it for their semester. They'll take a long break and come back in January to finish off the season. I'm Max Gorin. This is Joey Bianconi. For everyone here on our PackTV staff, we'd like to thank you for joining us for tonight's presentation of Icepack Hockey on PackTV, bringing you into the Pack.